So don't be nosy. Why RBUD? We don't specify to aim for the nose for anything. So a lot of self-defense classes have going for the nose. They seem to think that hitting someone on the nose is the mecca, it's the be all and end all of self-defense moves. If you hit the nose, wow! A broken nose is not a fight stopper. It's just not. If somebody has the intent to seriously hurt you, they will walk through a broken nose. There are hundreds of thousands of boxing matches, kickboxing matches, full contact karate matches, MMA matches, Thai boxing matches, rugby matches, where someone's had a broken nose and they've just kept going. Um, if it's not a fight stopper, we shouldn't be training it. Anything that's got 50-50, it might work, it might not. It shouldn't be on the syllabus, and it's not on ours. If you're close enough to hit the nose, then you're close enough to hit the chin or the jawline. From the ear down along the jawline to the chin, anywhere here, you're going to create the brain shake. The brain shake is what gets the knockout. Now, even if they don't go spark out when they're unconscious, their legs are going to go from them. Yeah, there's been a lot of times where you've seen someone who gets hit and they go to get up, but their legs are gone, but they're still fully awake. That's good enough. Because if your legs aren't working, then you can't chase after me, meaning I can run away and escape. Which is what self-defense should always be about. It should always be about the escape. So, hitting someone on the nose doesn't do that. So we get, hitting someone on the nose is very, very painful though. It can be very, very painful. It can be very painful. But self-defense isn't about inflicting pain. It's about stopping the threat long enough for us to escape. And getting whacked on the nose isn't going to stop someone long enough. If you hit the nose, it will water the eyes. If their eyes are watered, they can't see. I've never known anybody get hit on the nose and then suddenly go blind. Even as short-sighted as I am, I know if someone's in front of me, and I know that if I latch on and grab onto you, I know I can connect with your face. It's the same with if you close your eyes and touch your nose. You just know where something is. So I know by feel. If I grab onto your shoulder and I start going for your head, I know I'm going to get it. So the idea that we're going to water their eyes and blur their vision, and that doesn't do anything. They can still whack you. They're still going to hold on and cling on to you until their vision clears. It's not a fight stopper. It comes from, there's a series of techniques where if you're not experiencing adrenaline and you're all calm in a room and someone goes, if I do this, it hurts, you go, oh yeah, that hurts, oh. And then they think, oh, well, that'll work in a real situation. Such as like, they go, if you grab the webbing between the thumb and you pinch, but yeah, it hurts, but you're not going to get that in a real fight. And even if you did, the guy'd be so full of adrenaline, he's not going to feel it. And to do that is really easy to pull out of anyway. So there's a whole bunch of techniques like that this falls under that don't work. So why would we go for the nose when we can go for the chin or the jawline? This is not a fight stopper. This is UFC. Let me just double check. UFC 64 in October of 2006. Anderson Silva beat Rich Franklin for the UFC Middleweight Championship. Gets the tie clinch, couple of knees, and Rich Franklin, the bridge of his nose comes off to the side. Right, his nose goes and then down. Rich Franklin needed to get reconstructive surgery to put his nose back in a straight line. That was not what stopped the fight. After that happened, the fight kept going. Might not have gone for a very long time, but that blow of breaking the nose over here didn't make Rich Franklin go, I'm done, I'm out. If you can have a nose broken to the point where it needs to be reconstructed surgically, and it doesn't stop the fight, then why the fuck are we going for the nose? I know people go, well, if you hammer fist to the nose, yeah, but it's not the first thing we should be going for. If you're giving me your jawline, no matter how light you are or how weak you are, if you could put all of your force behind the shot on the jaw or the chin, that's going to have much more effect and it's going to give you better chances to escape than if you go for the nose. So again, a broken nose is not fight. Some people get hit in the nose and they just crumble. that person didn't have the intent to hurt you. It's the same with eye pokes. Some people can get poked in the eye and they go, oh, I'm done, I'm done. The great Dave Turton posted a video a little while ago on Facebook where there was a group of guys in a field in a circle and two guys were in the middle and they were going to go at it, and one guy went, ugh! And the guy gets poked in the eye and goes, no, done, turns around and walks off. That guy didn't have the intent to fight. If that guy had been shoved to the ground, he would have gone, no, I'm done. If that guy had been kicked in the leg, if that guy had been, slapped across the ear, he would have gone, I'm done, I don't want to do this. If someone's got the intent to fight, they will walk through being poked in the eye. They will walk through a broken nose. They'll walk through a slap to the ear. Anything that doesn't take their legs, anything that disconnects the brain from the legs, they will walk through to get you. So the knockout occurs by hitting the head hard enough that the brain shakes. So the brain's suspended in fluid in the skull. When you get hit, the brain ricochets off the inside of the skull. It's that impact that the brain goes, we've got to protect the body, we're under trauma. And the brain goes, quickest way to go limp is to switch everything off. So when you get knocked out, it's actually your brain's way of trying to protect the body from getting broken. Years and years and years ago, I'm sure it helps quite a lot. In today's society, if that happens, you're just going to get a bunch of people kicking your unconscious body. However, if we know the physics of the knockout, we can use it, which is why we go from the ear down the jawline to the chin, this way or this way. If you hit just behind the ear hard enough, same thing happens, you shake the brain. So hitting here isn't gonna come up with a knockout. The other thing I want to quickly go over while I think about it is people talking about the palm strike, it's bottom of the nose, pushing the nose up into the brain, killing the person. Ha 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 ha. Find me anywhere outside of a film where that's ever actually happened. You won't, because it doesn't happen. First of all, the bone isn't bone, it's cartilage. So this will crumple pretty quickly. Second of all, behind the nose, inside the skull here, you've got the nasal cavity. So it's basically a bit of a hole. This isn't exactly medically accurate, but it's good enough for our purposes. So first of all, this isn't a solid object that could be pushed back up into the brain. Second of all, this behind it isn't where the brain is. The brain's further up behind. So it doesn't really match up as well as it should do for that. So it doesn't work. Also, if you were going to go palm heel under the nose, you should be going for a palm heel under the chin. If you push back hard enough under here, you create the brain shake, go for the knockout. The only thing we would add is once you've gone under, claw back down. Then you might catch an eye incidentally and pull back down, but we're really going for the brain shake. So just to recap, we don't go for the nose because a broken nose isn't a fight stopper. If we're close enough to reach the nose, then we're close enough to reach the chin or the jawline, which will increase our chances of stopping the fight infinitely. I'm sure some of you out there completely disagree with this. So be it. Whether you agree or you disagree, please feel free to comment, like and share the video. Even if you want to share the video to then completely tear it apart, it's up to you. Fair use, you can use it. I can't really stop you. If you do disagree with it, please let me know. I'm happy to have reasonable and polite discussions about anything I put, because everything I say and everything I teach at RBUD has been pressure tested. It's not theoretical. It's not, well, technically, if we do this, it should happen like that. It's been done. People have done it. If there's anything that I myself haven't utilized, the people who taught me did. So please feel free to comment, like, and share. Keep in touch.